All right, let's give it. This guy really deserves his guts. First tournament he's ever played in the World Championship against the world champion, and he wins. That's backgammon, baby. Wow. Wow, I'm breathless. Oh, what do you think, Kiko?
So his next opponent is Mochi. Right?
Did Mochi win?
I don't know yet, but
If Mochi won,
if so,
he's next. If he beats Mochi, by the way, if he wins that one, the next one is somebody else really great also in the list. Oh my God. I got to do a little interview with this guy. They're in the room over there. I want to interview him real quick.
But
Let me get him.
game.
Yeah.
Can I help you, Phil?
Have a seat. All right, I have the winner with me, Etan. And first of all, I want to congratulate you for your guts and for your composure. That last cube you took was right on the edge. It was right to take it. And even if it was a small pass, it would be right. But congratulations. That was an amazing victory. Let me ask you a couple questions.
Sure.
You can take a breath. I know
First, I just want to let you know my heart rate, which is usually around 60, normal, was up to 140. So
you had it
just
really?
figuring out because I'm measuring my heart rate. It's still 126 right now. I'm still cooling. I'm still trying to calm down all that adrenaline. I mean, it was
I'll
just.
help you calm down.
All right,
so
thank you.
why did you enter the championship division in your first tournament instead of the intermediate?
Well, I love challenges, and I've been training with Tim Cross since February, and I put in about 500 hours of training. I think I played better than the PR during the match, but yeah, I wanted a real challenge, and today being able to play, it doesn't matter what the result is, just being able to play with the world champion. I mean, it's such an honor, it's such a privilege, and I'm just in complete shock and awe, basically.
I'm on record as saying I thought your odds were 10-1 against winning this match. at 71 minutes. I'm sure I was wrong. I was probably closer to 8-1 or 7-1, but it was still this is a big upset.
It's a huge upset. Although there was, I don't know if you saw, there was a stage where he rolled a 5-6 off the bar. Did you see that? And
yes.
Then, and came
he got
back.
Lucky.
If he hadn't rolled that, I could have been way ahead without all of this.
Absolutely.
I mean, so we both had a lot of luck both ways.
Absolutely. You were right in
In fact, it's kind of ironic because at one point I rolled a 4-4 that helped me kind of win a game, sorry. And then I rolled a 4-4 that crunched that made me lose. So I had bad 4-4s and good 4-4s, and then he had a great 6-5 off the bar, and I had a 6-5 at the end that got me also.
Do you remember the match where the game where he crashed with a double 5?
Yes.
He made a very bad play not to come up with the 3 that he wouldn't have crushed. He stayed back on the 3, and that was a blunder for him. So that was one of his few real big blunders, and he immediately got punished with that double 5.
That's right.
But a typical backgammon match will have a lot of those. You'll be able, and just about, you haven't had that much experience.
No, not at all.
Just about every backgammon match, you'll have a bunch of rolls where you were super lucky and you were super unlucky and vice versa. That's going to be part of the game. But you kept your composure. I can't believe your heart rate was up that much. And you played with great gusto and guts. Now, you took a horrible cube that hurt your PR, where he took a real long time to double. I'm sure he was bluffing. I'm sure the reason he took a long time to double that 4 cube, you took a 4 cube earlier, was because he knew it was a big pass. He's a poker player. I thought that was a poker play where he got you.
He did get me.
He got you.
Absolutely.
Because thought maybe it wasn't double. I
thought if he's thinking that long, he knows something that I don't know. That's exactly why I took it.
Yes, and that's exactly why he took so long.
So that was a very clever play on his part.
He might have been thinking he was too good. Let's give him credit for that too.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he was bluffing a little bit.
Well, with the Organised, I want to say he is such a class act.
Yeah.
I don't think,
he's a class act.
Unbelievable.
Right.
And I want to say, I come from chess. I'm a chess master.
You're a chess master?
Yeah, I am.
What's your rating?
It's 2200.
22. Okay.
So it's all right.
Very impressive.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
And chess is so different to backgammon. The fact that you can play the world champion and have a shot. You know, I don't care what the odds are. I'll take it. I mean, you know, try playing Magnus Carlsen. There's no way in hell you're going to win
No
the match.
way in hell.
So,
Right. The odds are 1,000 million to 1.
yeah, something like that. So, you know, so that was amazing. And, yeah, and I mean, I've put in about 500 hours. I have this theory, you know, they say you need 10,000 hours to master something. I'm far from that, but I believe that in 500 hours, you can at least become pretty decent
I
at
don't
something.
believe in the 10,000 hours anymore because
Oh,
now we
good.
have the computers that help you and shorten that.
Yeah.
Before we had computers, that's when they came up with the 10,000 hours. I
I
think
see.
it's half that because you have Extreme Gammon and
Yeah.
you have computers and you got Tim Cross. I mean, you got a great,
Hey,
great coach.
I love Tim. I was just going to say a shout out to Tim. You know, thank you for everything. You know, you've been such an inspiration. You know, he's both a friend and a mentor. And you know, and also I have to say, backgammon is also teaching me a lot about life because, you know, you have to roll with the punches. You know, and this is something that's very different to chess. In
This
chess,
is why I think backgammon is the right game for kids.
100%.
They teach math. It teaches them math and statistics and rolling with the punches, dealing with good and bad luck.
That's right. And actually, I want to say I run an event called the Mind Sports Olympiad in London, and kids play with adults, and they can win overall events, but also there are prizes just for kids as well. We have backgammon, we have chess, we have, you know, all these Euro games like Etan, Ticket to Ride, all that. And I will say, I think chess is very good, obviously, but backgammon, yeah, it teaches you so much. I mean, there's so much depth to it.
What took you so long to find backgammon? You just
a hell
started
of a-
6 months ago.
That's right. So I'll tell you what happened. I read a book called 7 Games by Oliver Reader.
I read the book too.
Okay,
It's a great
okay.
game.
It's a-
great book.
amazing
They
book.
did a good job in backgammon in that book.
Incredible. And I interviewed him. I've got a little podcast.
Uh-huh.
And in that book, he falls in love with backgammon. And by reading that book, you know, he basically got me enchanted as well. So I fall in love with it.
Oh, that's
and
great.
you know, and I'm just, you know, yeah, I mean, it's just an amazing game. And I think
you
people don't understand out there just how deep it is. You know, as a chess player, when I told people I'm coming to the World Championships, you know, they thought that was kind of strange. They thought, what, there's a World Championship in backgammon?
Yeah.
You know, and
I
I was like,
know about it.
and I was like, hell's yeah, it's so deep. They could have, as far as I'm concerned, it's probably as deep as chess.
All right, let me tell you something that I'm thinking while you're talking. How lucky backgammon is to have you as part of our group. Because number one, you're going to publicize it like crazy with your mind skills game and
Absolutely.
just your personality and the story. You know the Chris Moneymaker story when he won the first World Series of poker.
right, that's
This
right.
is that story.
Put it on the
We're
map.
seeing this in backgammon.
Wow.
It's not quite
We'll
as
see.
big, but it's tantamount to that, what you've done.
Wow,
And
thank
you didn't play that badly. I'm telling you, there are other people in this room, in this championship division, that are going to have worse PRs than you. So do
Wow.
not be embarrassed.
Well, I just want to say, I mean,
that have been playing for 20 years or more.
coming in, I was playing at a PR of about 6.5, so I was at a better PR than that. Just to put that on the record.
Standard plays better than this too.
Oh, I know. But
You,
I gotta
you're
say,
playing at 6.5 in 6 months?
yes, because I put in those 500 hours.
Oh my
So
God.
I've trained, but playing against the world champion and having it, you know, being televised, that's a different thing. You know, your PR changes because it's very hard. I kept my composure, but it's hard to keep your
I'll
composure.
just give you one piece of advice.
Please.
You know how important the 5 point is?
Yes.
So is the 6 point.
Oh, yeah.
You gave it up
I
twice.
gave it up.
You gave it up twice when it was a terrible blunder.
Oh, no.
Both times.
I
Now,
see.
you do often shift from the 6 point
That's
towards the end, but not when you did.
Okay. I'm going to review everything.
Yeah,
obviously.
you'll review it, I'm sure, and Tim will go over it with you.
Yeah.
From a rule standpoint, always shake your dice. It bothers me
Okay,
when you
okay, I
did.
didn't pick it
Sander
up.
was
Thank
too
you.
nice a guy not to.
Okay.
Atara, do you want us to close it up?
Well, see, I've learned a lot
All
of
right,
things.
it's time for us to leave.
Ah,
You want to
finally.
cut us off?
Okay,
Go
well,
to
hey,
dinner.
thank you so much.
Hey, your next match was supposed to be Mochi, but he got beat too.
No.
Yes,
Two
yes.
world champions down.
Both down.
Well, at least
wait a minute, the number 1 and 2 giants in the world, both
That's
down.
insane. That means that there's a prayer in hell for me, basically.
Oh, when you told me you play 6.5, you can beat anybody here.
Well, you just got to
You
try.
can beat anywhere here.
Yeah.
This will bolster your confidence, but 6.5 is good enough to beat anybody in the world.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
happy to have you in this game.
Oh, no,
I
thank
love
you.
your attitude. I love I love your energy. I love what you're doing, and you're going to help bring backgammon
No,
up where it belongs.
absolutely. I'm going to be an ambassador for
You and I
backgammon.
got to talk more. And I
Absolutely.
don't want. I'm a teacher. I don't want to steal you away from. Somebody's done an amazing job with you, Tim Cross. But
I believe you can train with more than one person as well. I also have had it.
I want
I've
to stay in touch with you because I want to help
yeah.
promote the game.
And I
with you.
also want to give a shout out. I've also trained a bit with Ido Levy in Israel.
Ido is one of my teachers. He works
Oh,
for me.
there you go.
He's
And
part
he-
of the Backgammon Learning Center.
And he is So amazing.
You know what Ito teaches that almost nobody else teaches?
What?
How to estimate wins and gammons.
Yes, that's
better than
right.
anybody.
That's right.
He's great.
He's
And
amazing.
By the way, everybody thought Ito was a cheater when he first started playing because his PRs were
That's
so
what
low.
I heard. But he's not. He is a class act.
I set him up in a live game with David Presser with witnesses to prove he wasn't a cheater.
Yeah.
He's that good. He's amazing.
And I even learned that his brother apparently is very strong, is around a 5.
I
as
wasn't aware of that.
So yeah.
We got to go because they're cutting it off. Good luck in the
Thank you so
future,
much.
the rest
Thank
of the tournament. We're going to talk more. You and I are going to
100%.
promote this game a lot more. I need your help.
I'm your ambassador. We
Thank
got
you,
it.
sir. I love it.
Thank you,
I love
sir.
it.
Thank
Great
you.
what you did. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Hope you enjoyed the interview as much as I did.